Hello friend! Welcome to today's practice. Thank you for joining me with your energy. Today we'll be working on opening our hips and stretching our hamstrings. Before we begin, if you like this video, please smash the like button, share your feedback in the comments, and subscribe to my channel. And check out my website for weekly yoga classes and more. Enough with the introduction, grab your mat and let's be present together. Let's begin in a comfortable seat of your choice, cross-legged or whatever is comfortable. You can even lift your hips by sitting up on a cushion. Sit up nice and tall. Bring your thumb and first finger together to touch, with your palms facing up on top of your thighs. Gently close your eyes and let's disconnect together from the outside world and bring our awareness inwards. Focus on your breath, inhaling from your nose and exhaling from your nose. Be mindful of how your body feels on the ground. Notice any tension in your body. Try to relax. Take a moment to set your intention for your practice, asking yourself, what do I need? In a world that is constantly moving and changing, can you take a moment to find complete stillness and be present? I know it's challenging, but try to bring your awareness back to your breath. Gently open your eyes and let's begin our warm-up for today. Meet me in a tabletop position with your hands underneath your shoulders and knees underneath your hips. Let's do a few rounds of cat and cow. Inhale, arch your back, gaze forward. Exhale, round your spine, chin to chest. Inhale, curve your lower back and lift your head up. Exhale, bring your abdomen in, arching your spine, head down. Inhale, arch, gazing forward. Exhale, round, chin to chest. Inhale, arch, open collarbones, open chest. Exhale, round, chin to chest. Inhale. Exhale. Come to a neutral spine. Bend your left knee and bring it towards your chest, round your spine. Inhale, extend your leg back towards the back of the room, gaze forward. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend and hold. Extend your right arm, find your balance, engage your core and your glutes. Keep your hips square. Gently release your hand and your leg at the same time, and let's get ready to do the other side. Bend your right knee and bring it towards your chest. Inhale to slide it back. Exhale, round your spine, chin to chest. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. Hold. Extend your left arm forward. Find your balance. You got this. Gently release back to tabletop, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Let's thread the needle. Inhale, lift your right arm up. Exhale, slide it under your left shoulder, bringing your right ear down to the ground. Inhale, lift up, open your chest. Exhale, slide it down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, slide it down, and stay here for a few breaths, feeling the stretch in your shoulder. You can even extend your left arm forward to deepen the stretch even more. Slowly lift up, lifting your right arm up, and exhale to release back to tabletop. Let's do the other side. Inhale, lift your left arm up. Exhale, slide it under your right shoulder. Inhale, lift your left arm up. Exhale, slide down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, slide down, and stay here for a few breaths. You can even extend your right arm forward to deepen the stretch. Slowly slide your right hand back under your shoulder, lift your left arm up, and come back to tabletop. Slide your hands back and lift yourself up, staying in a kneeling position. Extend your left leg to the side, keeping it in line with your hip. Bring your left hand on your thigh or your shin and lift your right arm up overhead. Feeling the stretch in your side body, opening up your chest. We don't want to collapse here, we want to keep our heart open, our upper body lifted. Make sure your foot is really rooted to the ground. Come to center and release your left leg next to your right. Let's go for the other side. Extend your right leg to the side, keeping it in line with your hip. Bring your right hand on your shin or your thigh. Lift your left arm up overhead, stretching towards the right side, and notice how this side feels versus the other side. Come to center and bring your right leg next to your left. Let's go for a child's pose. You can keep your knees together or knees as wide as the mat, your choice. Bring your toes together to touch and sit back on your heels. Slide your hands forward in front of you and bring your head and chest down towards the ground, bringing your forehead to the ground if possible. Staying here for a few breaths, breathing into your back, taking a small mini break. Slowly lift up and meet me in a tabletop position, hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Tuck your toes and lift your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Lifting your tailbone up and back. You can even walk your dog by bending one knee at a time and bringing it towards the other side, doing it at your own pace. Come to stillness, bend your knees, gaze forward, and slowly walk towards the top of your mat, taking tiny little steps, folding forward, bending your knees, and slowly lifting up all the way to standing, taking your head up last. Stand tall in mountain, arms by your side, palms facing forward. Let's begin our flow. Inhale, lift your arms up, gaze up, slightly arch your back. Exhale, fold forward, hands on the ground. Inhale, lift up halfway, hands on shins, straight back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up into your chair, bending your knees, arms up. Tuck your tailbone. Exhale, fold forward, hands on the ground. Inhale, lift all the way up, hands up, gazing up. Exhale, arms at your sides. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, arms up, gaze up, arch your back. Exhale, fold forward, hands down. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, lift up into your chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift all the way up, palms together to touch. Exhale, hands at your side. Great job. Inhale, bring your right leg back, bending your front knee. Bring your back knee down on the ground, untuck your toe. Sink into your front hip while keeping your front knee over your front ankle and rooting your foot to the ground. Bring your hands at your hips or lift your arms up overhead. Choose your variation, and let's stay here for a few breaths. Tuck your tailbone, roll your shoulders down and away from your ears. Root your front foot to the ground. Bring your right hand down on the ground next to your left foot and lift your left arm up, twisting your torso, gazing up towards your fingertips, keeping your fingertips nice and open. Release your left hand down next to your left foot and extend your front leg, shimmying your foot forward and moving your hips back if you need to. You can keep a bend in your knee. Inhale to lift and lengthen. Exhale to fold over your leg, feeling the stretch in your hamstrings. You can even place blocks underneath your hands to lift the floor, up to you. What's your favorite hamstring stretch? Let me know in the comments. Slide your left leg forward, bending your knee and placing your hands by your foot. Tuck your back toe and lift your back leg off the ground. Root your front leg and slowly lift yourself up to high lunge. Make sure your front knee is over your front ankle. Now we're going to do some pulses here. Inhale to bring your back leg down on the ground. Exhale to lift up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Hold here for a few breaths. I've got a question for you. What do kids call yoga? Twister. Release your hands at your hips. Bring your back heel down at a 45-degree angle out to the side. Extend your front leg and square your hips to the front of the room. Inhale, lift your right arm up. Slide it forward as much as you can and bring it down on the outside edge of your front foot. Lift your left arm up overhead. Gaze at your fingertips or sideways, whatever is comfortable for your neck. Engage your core and slowly lift up. Bring your hands at your hips. Bring your right leg forward next to your left. Stand tall in mountain pose. Let's flow on the other side. Bring your left leg back. Bend your front knee. Bring your back knee down on the ground. Untuck your toe. Sink into your front hip, making sure your knee is over your ankle. Inhale to lift your arms up overhead, bringing your shoulders away from your ears, opening up your chest. Bring your left hand down on the ground under your shoulder and lift your right arm up overhead, gazing up towards your fingertips. Bring your right hand down next to your front foot. Extend your front leg and shimmy your front foot forward if you need to, fixing your stance. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale to fold over your leg. Staying here for a few breaths. Crack a smile. We're halfway through our practice. Bend your front knee and slide your hands forward to meet them next to your front foot. Tuck your back toe and lift your back leg off the ground. Inhale to slowly lift up to high lunge. Make sure your front knee is over your front ankle. Let's do those pulses. Inhale, bring your back knee down on the ground. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Last round, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Hold here for a few breaths, finding your balance. Bring your hands at your hips. Bring your back heel down at a 45-degree angle out to the side. Square your hips forward, extending your front leg. Inhale, lift your left arm up overhead. Exhale, extend it forward, reach as much as you can, and slide it down on the outside of your front foot. Lift your right arm up overhead, twisting your torso. Root your feet, engage your core, and lift up to standing. Bring your left leg forward to meet your right, stand tall and mountain pose. Our next pose is going to be the goddess pose. So take a wide stance with your feet, bringing your feet at a 45-degree angle out to the side. Bring your hands at your hips. Inhale to lift and lengthen. Exhale to bend your knees. Make sure your knees are facing forward. Really sink low as much as you can and bring your hands at your thighs. We're going to start twisting here. Bring your right shoulder and torso to the left. Come to center. Twist to the other side. Make sure you're moving only from your upper body. Your lower body is stable and your feet are rooted to the ground. Inhale as you come to center and exhale as you twist. Come to center, lift your arms up in cactus arms, bring your thumb and first finger together to touch. Open your chest, sink low into your hips. Don't release just yet, one more breath. And slowly lift up, extending your legs. Bring your feet parallel to the mat, taking a wide stance with your legs. Bring your hands at your hips, inhale to lift and lengthen. Exhale to fold over your legs. Bringing your hands down on the ground under your shoulders. Stay here for a few breaths, relaxing, breathing into your back. Inhale, lift up halfway. Slide your hands to any side and place your palms by your foot with your foot facing forward. Tuck your back toe. Bring your back leg forward, folding forward. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold over your legs. You can sway from side to side to release any tension in your body. Come to stillness. Bend your knees and slowly lift up vertebra by vertebra to standing, lifting your head up last. Standing tall in mountain. Open chest, palms by your side. Now let's get ready to test our balance with one of my favorite poses, the tree pose. Root your right leg to the ground, pressing your feet onto the mat. Bend your left leg and bring your toes towards your right foot, opening your hip. That's option 1. Option 2 is bring your foot above your knee. Option 3 is bring your foot towards your inner thigh, opening your hip. Pull your navel in, engage your core, and bring your hands at your hips. Look at one point in front of you that's not moving to find your focus and find your balance. If you want an extra challenge, lift your arms up overhead. And for an even more challenge, bring your palms together to touch at heart center. Choose the option that works for you, and if you fall out of it, that's okay, just get back up, go back into the pose. If your arms are extended, place them at your hips and slowly release your leg back down, shaking off your legs. Now let's go for the other side. Root your left leg to the ground with your toes firm on the mat. Bend your right knee and bring it towards the same option you took on the other side. We want that balance in our legs. Bring your hands at your hips, or lift them up, or bring your palms together to touch. Choose the same option you did at the other side, or challenge yourself even more on this round. Release your hands at your hips. Slowly release your leg and shake your legs off. Shake your hands. Let's get ready for a yogic squat. Stand with your feet as wide as the mat, with your toes at a 45-degree angle to the side. Inhale, lift your arms up, bring your palms together to touch. Exhale, fold down, bringing your elbows on the inside of your knees. Lift your chest up, feel the length in your spine. You can stay still, or if you'd like a challenge, lift one heel at a time, feeling the stretch even further in your hips. Come to stillness and slowly release your hands behind your back and extend your legs forward in front of you. Slide your legs to the side and meet me lying down on your back, taking your time to get there. Keep your feet on the ground, hip width apart, with your knees bent. Lift your right leg up, bring your right heel on top of your left thigh. Lift your left leg off the ground, interlace your hands behind your left thigh, and bring your thigh closer towards your body. Feel the stretch in your glutes and your hips. Release your hands and your left foot on the ground. Release your right foot and bring it down on the ground. Lift your left leg and bring your left heel on top of your right thigh. Lift your right leg up. Interlace your fingers behind your right thigh and bring your thigh closer towards your body. Release your hands and release both feet down on the ground, keeping your knees bent. Lift both legs off the ground, keeping your knees bent. Bring your right leg on top of your left. Swing your hips to the right and bring your knees to the left on the ground. Extend your arms out in a T shape and look towards the right side, feeling the stretch in your spine. Slowly come back to center, release your right leg from your left, and bring your left leg on top of your right, and bring your knees towards the right side, looking towards the left side, feeling the stretch on the other side. Slowly come back to center. Release both feet down on the ground. Extend both legs wider than your hips. Extend your arms out to the side, palms facing up. Gently close your eyes, getting ready for our final pose, savasana. Relax your whole body, feeling it get heavier on the ground with every exhale. Bring your awareness to your breath, inhaling from your nose and exhaling from your nose. Take a few moments for yourself, relaxing your whole body. Feel free to stay here for as long as you like, or if you're ready, bring awareness back to your body, wiggling your fingertips and wiggling your toes, moving your head from side to side, gently waking up the body. Extend your arms out behind your head, bring your feet together, point your toes, wake up, stretch. Bring your knees towards your chest, give yourself a big hug. Rock your body from side to side. Roll on towards your right side. Keeping your eyes closed, slowly lift up to a comfortable seat of your choice, cross-legged or whatever is good for you. Bring your hands on top of your thighs, keeping your eyes closed. Take a few breaths. Take a moment to notice how you feel. Bring your palms together to touch at heart center. Bow your head, bringing your chin to your chest, giving thanks for yourself and your practice. Gently open your eyes. Thank you for joining me with your beautiful energy. Namaste. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, afternoon, or evening. I hope to see you again, my friend. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them down in the comment section.